wins and whoever loses. South Carolina probably said a lot of what-ifs about last night. But, yeah, I was really pleased with the way our kids competed. You know, it's a 10-inning ball game. And, yeah, I felt we had some guys really come through in some clutch at-bats. We had some guys who didn't step forward in some clutch at-bats. But, you know, obviously Pirtle was huge for us. That's, you know, just outstanding tonight. Really when we needed him the most, and especially the hit that Pirtle got there to drive in two. I thought that was a huge momentum changer in the ball game. But you know, we, you know, Darryl had pitched for the first time on Tuesday. We bring him back in, and we go 0-0 slider, and you know, Griner, to his credit, I mean, he just absolutely looked like he was sitting on a slider. And he took a great swing, and you know, credit to him. And I think Darryl has some better days in front of him on the mound, but. Yeah, we just, yeah, we give up 2 runs on wild pitches essentially, and you know, Ammo is one of the best blockers I've ever seen at this level, Amorati, and I think he, you know, one of them hit him in the face mask, and he did everything he can do, and one of them was in the other batter's box. So, you know, if you could take those 2 pitches back, you know, you're really giving them gifts. And of course, they threw the ball in the dirt, strike 3, and gave us a run as well, but we gave them 2 in that regard. That really hurts because you figure if we just play catch and keep those balls in front of us, we're going to win the ball game. But it didn't happen that way. We got to come out tomorrow and find a way to win a series.
What was the decision? You said what ifs. What was the decision process behind bringing Gerardo in instead of having Holder maybe finish that inning, then pinch hit, and then have Gerardo go?
Well, Holder was 30 pitches into it and he pitched last night, so you couldn't do that. We wanted him left on left there because Chad had you know, great success with that. And I thought we pitched those scenarios pretty darn well. You know, the 10th is the 10th's where we didn't, you know, pitch it very well. We didn't, you know, we just didn't, you know, we threw a lot of balls up in the zone, and I thought that was a key. And I thought, you know, I think a bright spot is I thought Kendall, for the most part, outside of the first couple of innings, I thought he pitched very, very well and got to the bottom of the strike zone. But, you know, in hindsight, maybe you stretch Ross a little longer, maybe you stretch Ben Bracewell a little longer, maybe you stretch Chad a little bit longer, but all those guys do such minimal pitches that you feel like you can bring them back tomorrow.
Silly question, John. Do you worry about Hunter at this point and the way that he's kind of struggling right now?
No, you don't, because this is a game of streaks and waves. You know, I mean, gosh, what he's done through 50 games is pretty amazing. I think for you to even ask that question, you know, really speaks to how good a player he is, because your expectation level that he's going to get hit every time he steps up there, and that's just not what happens at this level. So, but no, I think he's, you know, he's just an inch away from really changing the game. The ball hit to the left side, you know, almost got out of here. It's a pitch that's down in the zone. When he's hitting balls hard that are down in the zone, he's good. So, yeah, I think they're pitching very carefully, and I think he's swinging some pitches out of the strike zone, and I just think he needs to let the game come to him. And when he does that, you know, he's really special.
Do you see him staying positive, like up at the plate, and not trying to press and everything like that? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Any similarities to what Montgomery's doing that maybe Roth was doing the last couple of years when he was there from the left side?
Yeah, I think, well, I tell you what, when you have a guy like Roth, why wouldn't the whole pitching staff imitate him? I mean, I see a lot of Roth in every single left-hander they throw out there. You know, the poise, the discipline, the pitchability. Yeah, he was a great one. And, yeah, I think all their guys, you know, emulate him a little bit. He was across his body. Several of their guys out of the pen are across their body. Makes it a lot more difficult to see, creates a little bit more movement. And, you know, they really, you know, they know what they're doing. They have very good pitching staff.
How nice was it to see Graveman kind of maybe get back in the little groove he was prior and earlier in the season?
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. I thought he hit a little bit of a wall when we took him on the 6th. Was it the 6th?
7th, I think. Yeah, he went 6th in the 3rd. Right?
Yeah, the top of the 7th there. But yeah, I thought he got to the bottom. I thought he created movement. I thought he got a ton of ground balls, and I thought he was, you know, very effective. You know, 81 pitches and into the 7th inning. It's pretty good economy, and walked one guy, struck out, you know, pretty positive on it.
How do you monitor Jacob just with the leash that he has and how he's kind of struggled in opening innings a little bit?
Yeah, I think you know, you just monitor how he does early. Usually, if he gets through the first couple innings, he's going to be good. So we'll see. You know, he not a phenomenal bounce back guy. So we probably let him stay out there a little bit longer, since you know the next time he would pitch would be, you know, deep into the SEC tournament. So yeah, we really need him to give us 5 or 6 innings tomorrow to help our bullpen.
What's Holder's availability tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I'd be doubtful that he would pitch. He'd really have to talk us into it. But I would doubt he'd be available. I would think Benny would be available since he didn't throw much at all. Bracewell threw 12 pitches, Ross threw 6 pitches, Gerardo threw 6 pitches, Cox threw 5 pitches. So I still think we have some bounce back from those guys.
Anything kind of change in the way you kind of go through it, and knowing now you got to play on Tuesday instead of Wednesday?
No, not really. Not really. We've been playing Tuesday ball games. And you have the extra day, so that helps a little bit since you have Sunday off. So, we're not. That's not here. What's here is tomorrow. So we'll deal with that when the time comes.